just said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas A&M Aggies.
You got the best team. You got the best team.
Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, and guys can't
wait
to get this
team.
started.
Yeah, that team plays well. Hey, you just need it. I don't know. You got the players to lose.
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game.
Texas in the lead right now, dude.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
You got the best team in the league, man. I don't know what you're doing, man. What you doing? You got the best team in the league. I can't say anything. You got to beat Notre Dame, so you ain't gonna be like slow as I say Notre Dame.
Bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Makes the quick grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like...
There he goes! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
The quarterback keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Larson. A little release to the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this.
Turning it on. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him at the 22. 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough. So got to continue to play well within the conference.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to power it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
All right, you've now tried running the ball down here a couple times. It hasn't worked. What are you going to do on 4th down? Are you settling for a field goal? Or you've got a play in your back pocket to go get you 6?
4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Dropping back, it's Larson. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, Lord.
Touchdown, Aggie. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7.
You see the offense trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO, and I like the idea of trying to get playmakers the space out in the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate throw.
Now the play fake. Looking for an open area to his left. It's on target and complete. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Got his man on the right. At the 45 on his way. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Larson. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, he's still on his feet.
Hey,
I gotta be honest.
I don't know what he caught there.
The defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets the gift. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Gives it to the back on the draw. Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you can throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Man, they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A long way to go on 4th and goal. To the air, it's Larson. Lets it go to the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Pass to 50. Pass to 30. Inside the touchdown, Ohio State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Man, the offense rolls the dice. They want 6. They choose not to kick a field goal. They choose to be aggressive, and man, do they make a big mistake.
That's how you
Throw the football, intercepted. Not only that, he takes it all the way back to the house. What a momentum swing in this football game.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Of the period, first down here. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the RPO, complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown conversion.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Back to pass, it's Ambrose. He's got an open man. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Just feeds the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
A run for the quarterback. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
After run, now throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
And how many first downs is that, guys, on this drive alone? This defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10.
Man running like this. This nigga doing both out here. He hit different levels.
Looking for a man. It's Ambrose. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
One of the reasons reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Yeah, I ain't got to stop it. I ain't got to stop it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, there you go. You know how that goes. You don't.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Safe to say expectations have not been met. When you start a season in the top 5, you expect to contend for a playoff spot. Now they're sitting there unranked. What about just overhauling the whole program if they can't get this thing fixed? Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls and fires complete. Fights off the defender.
Oh, let's see. You got to do good pass.
The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Thinking die the whole game?
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch.
Hey,
running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
Great like me.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
Great. You fucking fair. You had that touchdown because I came down with the safety. And you had the post and you scared to throw it. Other bullshit.
Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good.
He's pressing
too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are. You better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
But he won't catch it on your Benny B.
They'll spread the defense out going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Ambrose. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. At the 20, he's got space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Arkansas is getting its clock clean today.
He just jumped over the wall. He really Megatron.
They're saying some other things right now.
He really Megatron the niggas out here. Like, that's how we feeling with this passing shit. Ain't that right? Hey, we gonna talk on niggas what I'm saying.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
But I did.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
That's what I do. That's what I do. What else is this? You can do it. Defeated, all you can do is
Not
laugh.
any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I know, that hurt.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him
You
to get
just
the
think
first
about,
down.
did I get ball ahead? Yeah, you got ball ahead. That's what you got.
Second down coming up on this
See,
red
that
zone
matter,
opportunity.
dude. I'll tell you that, man.
Looking to throw, it's Ambrose. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Take that in.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, what a great break of the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first. Your first interception. He'll always remember this.
You want to agree with 2 blocks and take me?
Field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready. They were disciplined and made a good play on the football.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
I respect.
Looking to fire. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Wants to throw. It's Larson. Right on the money. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's got his man across the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Calls his own number. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Now on the move. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Timing, Bean.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. To the air, it's Larson. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Let's send the tight end in motion. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking left. It's complete. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
I think
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost.
Other than me, I didn't get out of the line.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To throw, it's Ambrose. Deep shot for the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
I'm not worried about this. We got time for y'all to eat.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll try to pop the draw. On the move to the 30. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
He got to get up out of there.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee in this drive, and we'll start at the 25. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
To the air, it's Larson. Got his
That's
back.
crazy.
And they're able to make the tackle.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the back. Third down play from the gun. Finds his big tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself.
Think about them things.
Nice run there, picks up the
Hey, you fight to the run no matter
And
what.
this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz.
Doing that play,
He
he
sees
can
it,
do
and
it. What's
that's what
straight?
he does
That
really
nigga,
well.
that nigga
Sees it
wide
and
open. That's his
immediately makes a
problem.
decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive game for
Premeditated.
this
So he
offense.
was done. That nigga had nigga wild.
The Aggies with
I
myriad
appreciate
options
you.
after that big pickup on first down.
I tell you that. I appreciate it.
They go to the ground. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first
They
down.
clock eat, nigga. They
Gotta
clock
have
eat.
short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
He was not playing.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Ooh.
Completion to the
Hey,
right.
Bean.
And the
Bean,
defense
quit playing with me.
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Like, beat.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking downfield, it's Larson. Rushes on him. Working that left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it.
Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Texas A&M. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
So after getting into the end zone in that last drive, they're set to kick it away. Ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's picked off for the third time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Offense in a bunch formation. On the move. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Texas A&M going quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Larson. Got his man out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Lost a throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
I think receivers really separate themselves with body control. To be able to hang in the air, but stay in bounds and keep that foot on the ground. Unbelievable job catching the football and staying in bounds near the sidelines.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Offense set on first down. They'll send the back in motion. They want to throw it. He's got him in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
They go to the draw. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Sit there.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking for a man. It's Larson. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
And made is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air
That
and
nigga,
allowing his guy to run under. Ball located, and they make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
Hey, damn.
The extra point here would tie the game.
That's some bullshit.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this
He's
top
out of
25
Vegas.
battle. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Georgia. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just not
This nigga playing back in
able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
From the back of the beginning. Damn.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ambrose. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football.
Look at some good blocking, too.
Being in great position.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Ambrose. They'll run the screen. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Release to the back. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning.
This is about 1 yard. I got a challenge. Yeah, I got a challenge. Come on. I got a challenge. No, I trust my defense. I just don't think you're going to start. I can still win.
Final play of the quarter coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
You got another one? You got 50 of them. Shut up. You got 50 quarterbacks. Talking about my quarterback. You got 50 damn quarterbacks.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The RPO, it's complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 25. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way.
There he goes.
Touchdown,
Aggie.
Let's go to London.
So nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Rourke. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one, and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here's the pressure.
It's
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Ambrose. Time to take a shot. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
What you nervous about? If I get time to post, this is gonna be fun.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
That's a gutsy call.
I
know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Larson. Flips it out to the back. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He might want another play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolute shank.
That's my bean right there, boy.
And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Give me field goals.
Back out there. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. That's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Back to throw, it's Ambrose. He unleashes a long one.
Bro, they just keep
The deep ball was there, and it just slipped through his fingers.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some 1st downs and march down the field.
You're lucky, dude. I'm telling you that right there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
looking to throw on first down.
Oh.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. It's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to
not
limit that
playing.
yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
To the air, it's Randall. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time.
You
makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
know why you because you smart like a report doing snap around motherfucking switching
You know,
players.
you always talk about risk reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on
He
fourth down
was
right there and getting it, the reward could be
Oh
winning
my
the game.
God,
That was
that
an
nigga's-
unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up
This
with the
is locked
execution
up.
and make it happen?
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They get him stopped at the 30, but not
Oh,
before he
that
gets 5 yards.
is. But I knew you gonna throw it
No
right
mystery
there.
on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running.
I was gonna pick
action
this
right
shit.
into the teeth of the
Oh,
defense,
don't pick
and
it.
they're still able to get
I
a
was
nice
gonna
game.
pick it. And
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout in this offense.
you got
We're
fucking
trying to
lucky. I was
drain
switching
away
to
the
get on the
time
middle
and
linebacker to
secure
get
the
on that
victory.
position. Dude,
The Aggies
he
in a
ain't
good
made no
spot here
motherfucking
with
good
2nd
play.
and short.
Motherfucker, you gotta be switching. You done got me. You done this every. You done got me 5 times switching, motherfucker.
And how about the work up front by
Switching
that
to get on
great
the
defensive line?
And this is a moment with the lead late on third down that
Yeah, if you didn't spell RPOs,
quarterback's hands and trust him to get this first down and keep you on the field. He's one of the most
RPO,
highly rated
yeah.
guys in the country.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here.
That's crazy.
Still going. Chopped out of bounds. They'll park him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
Man, these niggas spam
Man,
all
this
the
quarterback is gonna have
cheese
to be deadly
fucking
accurate for this
routes to
2-minute situation, right? That's
RPO.
really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because
Niggas
the
don't run no
coverage has
fucking
just been
comebacks and
so
Sunday
tight.
fucking.
He's had to be
Man,
pinpoint
these are
perfect.
cheese
It's
shit.
been hard
They
just
know
to
this
find
shit.
completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute play.
He's got enough.
You don't know how many times niggas run back comebacks motherfucking NCAA in real NCAA. Like motherfucking 2 times, 1 time the whole fucking game.
Finishing the game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to
Yeah, you're stubborn. There you go. I just get beat out. Gimmick shit. This shit cool. I can't. I don't lose to these niggas because I'm trash. I lose to these niggas because they know all the fucking good.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go
They
on
can
the
spam
game
that
clock,
shit until
this thing is all
they got
over.
no heart.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
They got no heart.
Rivalry game in the SEC. SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that
I do the
check this out.
RPOs and the fucking the
Clemson
RPOs.
thus far from the
Yeah,
friendly
they
confines of Death
do
Valley,
single
but
RPO.
still managed to scratch
Yeah,
out a
they
win.
do single
There was
RPO.
a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready.
Fucking
Time to
ridiculous.
check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Always interesting to see good SEC teams
Man, nigga,
combine.
man.
Was no different.
How many
The
blasts?
agony and
You only got one
ecstasy
fucking
of
blast
college
this game. I got
football.
RPOs to see you
How about
fucking
that?
to the whole
Sounds like
game.
you had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
You threw like 2 streaks.
Opening play of this drive.
Nah, hell no. This your outfit. Street.
Looking to throw, it's Ambrose.
Street, you ran
He's
street,
taking a deep
street.
shot late in the game.
You ran
What a
street,
spectacular grab there as they
street
try to finish
RPO.
this
Rest of
game
my
with a
RPO.
little something to feel good about.
Well, I'm saying, you ran street, RPO. Rest of RPO.
Make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Looking to throw on first down.
Nigga gas, offense, this bang, just spent RPO. This is ridiculous. Yeah, got shit. What's up, RPO? You know, I think you picked 30 RPOs.
The offense is trying to go so faster after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
And he
It's
feels the
crazy.
heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
This defense right now is pinning their ears
Nice.
back with a huge lead in the fourth
Like
quarter.
that,
You're
it's
seeing that
fantastic.
coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Looking for more
Look at
room.
these guys.
He's out of bounds.
That's why you 2-4 because you're trying to be honest. I just got in. I just got out of got
Well, man,
out
we've
of the
seen
zone.
explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we
Why
are
you do
late in an
2-4?
obvious passing
So you
situation.
spam to RPO. That's why you 2-4.
The big
I gave you the little
INT,
the
finally
comfort
the
room because I said I
defense
ain't feel like
makes a
dealing
play,
with
and David,
garbage.
it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well,
That's all it was, man. They might
defense
spam
wins
more
championships.
RPOs.
And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious
They
passing
get
situation.
lucky off
They're gonna
RPO.
throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And it's your job to do the rest. I give you the inside or I'm not stop running right now. That makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got sticks on that play.
Here's the handoff.
SEC. It's almost incumbent in that league. Legit decision. Jamal was like a six foot man. They went that's that was juiced. Turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited.
Receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw? This Washington offense moving quickly down the field.
Situation on the field, you know, there's coordinators that like to try to take shots at the field. Each and every defense is ready for that. Let's mention it just to be, let's go.